Before we begin today's broadcast, we would like to take a moment to thank our supporters on patreon.com/howdyfolks, whose support helps make live streams like this possible. If you want to become a patron supporter, head over to patreon.com/howdyfolks today. And now, without further ado, let's begin the show.
Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome to a brand new live stream. Coming to you live from deep in the heart of Texas, where I am still wearing this shirt. Yes, it's been a week. To be clear, I'm not wearing this out and about. I put it on, we do the stream, I take it off. It's on my body for all of a couple of hours, and I'm not doing anything physically strenuous. I'm sitting in a chair, so the shirt's not gotten dirty or smelly or anything like that, but I will take it off after this stream and finally wash it. I'm just really happy with it. I mean, look at, howdy folks, my name is Reese, welcome back to another video. Who doesn't want to own this shirt? It's amazing. We've got merch now. That's all I'm saying. Welcome back to another live stream, though. We're getting very close to the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. So I played through the entire thing on my YouTube channel, and now we're playing through it again here on Twitch, and I'm going for 100% completion. Probably not all of that on the live stream, by the way. I do a lot between streams, and I plan on doing a lot sort of post-game, because there's still a lot of things I have to synthesize, a bunch of trophies to earn, a whole lot of nonsense. But today, let's talk about what I've managed to do, and then I figured something out that blew my mind. So, first off, let's head over here to the Moogle. This is kind of a relatively big deal. If we go in here to the workshop, and we go to synthesize items, I now have the ability, almost, to synthesize the ultimate weapon. So I've got the Wellspring Crystals, I've got the Lucid Crystals, I've got the Pulsing Crystals. I'm short one Orichalcum Plus, however you say it. I'm not totally sure. I forgot to do a mic test. Should have done that right at the start. I'm not totally sure. Yeah, we're good. Totally good. Hey, Halrondo, welcome to the chat. How are you feeling? I know you were feeling dead previously, but and you got out of school. Should I be announcing this to the internet? Probably not. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. But yeah, like I said, the last Orichalcum I think we get, or Orichalcum Plus, I think we get from the final world. So it is possible to get it before you go into the last boss fight. I googled this before because I wasn't sure. But you can go back into the last world after you finish up there, before you go to Scala at Kylum, I believe, and you can open the chest and you can get the last piece. So we may very well be able to make the Ultima weapon before the final battle, which would be really cool. It'd be great to go in there. A couple of things I've made. I made Save the Queen Plus, and I made Save the King Plus for Donald and Goofy. These are, as far as I'm aware, the best weapons you can get them. Or I guess in the case of Goofy, best shield. Although he does beat people over the head with the shield, so it is a weapon. I mean, anything can be a weapon. This horn can be a weapon. If you get up close to someone, right in their ear, they're going to go deaf, they're going to be all disoriented, and then you can just pick up this controller here and just start whacking them over the head with it. It's all in how creative you are with your assault techniques. But like I say, I want to do 100% completion, which I do think means I'm going to have to go through here and synthesize all of these things at least once, which is madness. But in addition to that, I've also been doing the photo missions, and I've got nearly all of them complete. I've got to go find a demon tower, and I think I'll have to unlock battle gates for that, because I think I've fought all the demon towers up until this point. There might be one in the last world, and if I'm feeling brave, I'll pull up the camera and take a picture of it. And then also, we have to take a picture of all the teammates. I've been kind of working on that one on the side, but that's what I am working towards currently. Halrondo is giving us some feedback here. He says, less than an hour ago, I had a sneeze that actually felt like I had 1/4 of my life force removed, then spat up blood, so rip me. Halrondo, that's not good. That's actually very bad. So we, of course, wish you the best in this. Are you seeking medical attention? Spitting up blood is not sort of the normal I'm feeling sick sort of thing. That's the sort of go to your doctor sort of thing. It's just throwing out there some recommendations. I recommend that. Hey, Amaya Maka, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hazard Creeper, how are you doing? Halrondo, one of the Orichalcum is gotten by putting things in the Twilight Town mailbox. Yeah, I already got it. I got it. I've got all but one of them now. Oh, he has something new I can buy from him. I guess a pulsing gem. Well, that's an awesome fun time. Yeah, we're only missing the last Orichalcum Plus, so that's what we're working towards. It doesn't matter if it wasn't a lot, you should see a doctor, mate. I'm with you, Ameyameka. I'm agreeing on this one. Go, or, you know, just hope for the best. Hope for the best. Today, first things first, you'll notice that it's now the box where my head is detached. So I can move it around the screen freely now, and you can see the health of the enemies that I'm fighting. I can put it wherever I want. Right now I've got it on top of the map because who wants to look at that? But I can move it anywhere now. So that's a complaint that we've had for a while. So, oh gosh. What? Nah. You know the Flantastic 7 Heartless, you have to go do all of them to get a high enough score. I've done that one too, Hal. I think the last one that we need is in a chest in the last world. I think that's the last one that we have to get to because we haven't played up that far ahead yet. You always want to look at the Makamea? I can respect that. So we've missed a world. We played through the whole game. We're ready to go to the last world. We're ready to do the big finale stuff. But we haven't done Winnie the Pooh. I don't know how we've neglected that up until this point. But we've got to do Winnie the Pooh. This is the most important part of the game. There's mini games. There are, I think, the final batch of... Before we go to the last world, I'm not sure if there are... emblems in the last two worlds. There might very well be. I say last two worlds. The final Key Graveyard and Skaled Kylum may very well have emblems. I'm not sure. Pooh does, and we've got to go to Pooh. We have to. It's the best world in the game. If you're a big fan of mini games, we'll say, or like phone games, they're a whole lot of fun. Got to do Winnie the Pooh, says Amaya. I'm with you. Winnie the Pooh is alpha. Hazard, I guess that's young folks speak. I'll agree with you. I'll be in and out a lot because of my sickness. Just a note. Okay, Halrondo. If you need to be out more than in, I get it. I support that. Go get yourself taken care of. Maybe drink something warm, like a nice herbal tea. Maybe mix in a little bit of honey there, if you can stomach it. Get something non-caffeinated, so it'll help you go to sleep. And hopefully your neighbors don't play loud music until 12:30 in the morning like mine did last night. Outside of their homes. Why, I don't know. No idea. No idea whatsoever. You wish you liked tea? For some people it is an acquired taste, I'll give you that much. Alright, this is great. Now, if you're curious, the plot around here at least does not revolve around Winnie the Pooh forgetting everything and everyone this time, which is grateful. I like how every time Sora shows up here, though, no one questions it. The world of Winnie the Pooh, unlike every other world in Kingdom Hearts, exists inside of a book. That raises a lot of questions. Can you go inside of any book? If I rock up with the Ranger's Apprentice, and I set that on a table, can I point the key at it and go inside of it? Can I go train to be a ranger? If I pull out Game of Thrones, can I go become the Daenerys? Nah, never mind. Spoilers. I don't know how it works. I don't know what the dynamic is. I also don't know if all the previous events are stored inside of the book now. So the events of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 when we came to this world, is that part of the official canon? Pooh remembers us, so it has to be. But if you read through the book like a normal book, is all of that information there? It's a magic book. We're also dealing with Merlin owning it. Okay, well, Halrondo, if you say so. You can't just say magic. You can't just say it's magic and then wipe it all away. Also, wasn't this guy, this Delumpius-saurus here, introduced in one of the movies? So how does that tie in with the book? This guy wasn't even in the original book. There's an entire plot in the movie where Gopher shows up, and he's like, I'm not even in the book. And it's this weird fourth wall breaking meta nonsense. Why is he in the game now? We'll never know. We'll absolutely never know. Reese, you know you can call the cops on people making noise past certain times, right? I know, Amaya, but and even though it would be, what is the term? Anonymous. I don't want to start a feud with my neighbors. I would rather just try to tell them that it's inappropriate to play loud music outside of your home at 12:30 in the morning. Maybe if I say it enough, it'll sink in. That's what I'm hoping for. Anonymous is the word. Yes, thank you for supplying it. Science is magic, says Gilliam. Hey, you know what? Advanced enough science to a primitive species is indistinguishable from magic. You go show this to the people of ancient Rome. Oh, I've got a message.
Oh, I remember.
It's from Jenna. Okay, I'm going to temporarily clear that. I'll respond to it soon, Jenna. But you show this to someone that's got bionicles on it. Their minds are going to be blown. They're going to have no idea what's going on here. They're going to assume it's some sort of witchcraft, and they're going to string you up and stab you to death. As the Romans were known to do? No, more so early American settlers. You could be a part of the Salem witch trials. It'd be great. This would be really fun. Hey, Jackaled, welcome to the stream.
You'll invite us in for a smackerel or two of honey?
Correct. No. I mean, we'll see about that.
Send your Bob-O-Vision robot to handle them? I would love to. That would be great. Is Bob-O-Vision a robot? I didn't realize he was. I thought he was just some sort of a dark lord. And they just have those naturally gruff, deep voices. We're talking all over the story here. I'm very sorry. I'd like to first off extend a deep, sincere, heartfelt apology for my behavior during the course of that extended cutscene. I know that many of you look forward to watching these streams for the story content, and what you mostly want to see is me sitting silently with that blank expression that I get when I'm watching cutscenes, while the cutscene unfolds, and you can kind of hear it, except for when I like sniff my nose or something, and the audio drops down a whole lot. So for those of you out there that feel that way, please know that I am deeply sorry. I apologize from the bottom of my heart, and I promise that in the future, I will do better. But also, I don't like that face that I make. When I'm not paying it... Apparently, I didn't realize this. The reason we stopped doing face cam is because a couple of years ago we did face cam on a whole lot of things. Like Assassin's Creed Origins was all face cammed. And what I found was I just made the same blank expression. Even when something wow was happening and I was amazed on the inside, on the outside I was just going... And why have a face cam? Literally no one cares about the story in Winnie the Pooh, Reese? What are you talking about, Hal Rondo? What do you mean? Hey, Green Lantern 92, how are you doing? Have you ever thought of playing Beat Saber? Do I have that one? I think it came with my PSVR, so yes, eventually. I gotta just determine whether or not I can do a live stream where where I can't see the live stream, because things could go real bad doing that. But maybe. Did you ask me a question? It's 4 a.m. Why are you live? And hey, hi Gilliam. I'm live because this is the time that I've got. Winnie the Pooh is one of those things that I never want to admit that I actually like. But every time I'm like, ugh, I love that character. I love that character. I love that character. May I make it? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing shameful about that. Winnie the Pooh was my jam as a kid, and as an adult, I have been told that I am very Winnie the Pooh-like. But I have to suppress that for the internet, because the internet likes high energy and rage, Reese, which is what I kind of have to focus on when I start streaming. If you've ever watched me, I'm clearly very high energy. Whereas as soon as I turn it off, I'm just like, oh, bother. Where's the honey? All right, so we've got to go help Rabbit out with some farming, I believe. Go over to the vegetable garden and help Rabbit pick. I had trouble understanding this the first time I did it. It took me a couple of tries to figure out. Well, I'll show you what I mean when we start. I've already forgotten how to do it. Oh, I'm sorry, what? The vegetable garden is what, over here with Tigger?
Tiggers like gardening, not as much as bouncing, though.
What am I supposed to... Oh, right. Help Rabbit pick vegetables. No. Let's do a save first, because what if the power goes out and we have to go through that whole opening cutscene again? I'd much rather not. Oh, by the way, we are now at nearly 45 hours in, level 53. So that's where we're at. I've 100%ed Pirates of the Caribbean, and I've 100%ed San Francisco. So that's what I've been doing between the stream on Saturday and today. I thought it would be beneficial. I wasn't really trying to level at all. I was just completing everything, and then I leveled in the course of doing that. All right, I'm going to read through this very carefully and try to determine what part of it I got wrong the first time I did it, because the game is a lot easier when you play the way that, if you use all the mechanics. We'll say that. We'll just say that, and I'm going to read through it. Connect 5 vegetables of the same color to harvest them and clear the garden. By shooting the vegetable in your hand towards a pile, you can replace other vegetables and clear them out faster. Tilt L to adjust the trajectory, and then hold X to begin previewing the shot. The number of vegetables you shoot is determined by when you release X. I think that's what I was doing wrong. I think I was just tapping X, not holding it down. Hold X, says Halrondo. All in caps. That's it. That's the one. That's what I was doing wrong. To complete the challenge, collect the number of vegetables Rabbit asked for. Oh, I meant to read the next page. Oh, no. There's probably more directions than that. Okay, so we want to do that number, I believe. Yeah. See, this isn't actually all that difficult, depending on... There we go. I mean, I still don't know what the purpose is. What does she want? Does she want some of those gourds? Is that what she's after? Okay, I'm gonna get you some gourds. Do I get bonus points for giving? See, that's probably what's explained on the second page that I didn't read all of. Is if we get her a lot of the or him. I'm sorry, I forget that Rabbit is not a woman. Because I'm pretty sure Rabbit's voiced by a woman in some of the stuff. And that was always real confusing as a kid, you know? Whenever you had characters that were supposed to be male, that were very clearly voiced by women, and it was very obvious. So one of the problems I had growing up was VeggieTales. I say it like it's a big deal. It's a real big problem. But Junior Asparagus is like a young boy, and he's definitely voiced by a grown woman, and I never understood why everyone referred to him as Little Mister. That's not relevant to what's happening here today. I just thought I would throw that out there. But I always thought Rabbit was a girl, and it's just one of those things. They call him Mr. Rabbit for just no reason. What is my end goal during this game? You get after it there, Rabbit. I don't know what we're trying to do. I think we're winning, though. I can do something with Tigger here? What does this do? Just some sort of additional bonus? Is there a point to any of this? Is there a time limit? Am I just trying to complete the goal? Press triangle for bonus, says Halrondo. I don't understand this game. We're doing pretty good, though, I guess. We've just got to get to 500, and then I guess it's over? Is there a way to win this? Is there a way to get, like, a great score? Is there a benefit to getting a great score? I don't know. Oh, that's great. I'm so happy for you, Rabbit. Well, we've done it. We've gotten to 500. I guess we've cleared it? You always thought Piglet was a girl? I always thought Piglet was a girl, too. I think... you know what it must have been? In my head, I was like, well, they can't all be guys. Except for Kanga, because that would be ridiculous. Some of these characters have to be girls. But in reality, no. They're all guys except for Kanga. Think about it. Tigger and Pooh, Piglet, Owl, Eeyore. Granted, Mole or whatever his name is. It doesn't matter. The thing that digs. He's not in the book. We got all these. Roo, male. Presumably that Olaf, or whatever it was called, Olafump, is probably also male. There's no female characters in this. There's absolutely no female characters in Winnie the Pooh. What's that test where you find out if something is sexist? You have to have two female characters talk to each other about something other than guys? Is that the test? You can't do it in Winnie the Pooh. There's only one female character. Okay, they are all figments of a little boy's imagination. That's true. I think that, yeah, it's all written by a guy who got his kid some toys. And he, I guess, assigned the genders and made them all the way. That checks out. I think if I was a little boy, all of them would be guys, but they would also be, like, toys fighting in a war. I don't know if Kanga would just be mom by default. She might be, like, you know, the secret weapon that comes hopping out in the middle of the night and just bombs stuffed in the pouch. And, well, I guess male, it has to be a female. Males don't have pouches because they don't have to keep babies. Unless they do have, like in the same way men have nips even though they don't nurse anything. Do male kangaroos have pouches even though they don't? I don't know. Look, we've gone down a whole lot of weird routes of thinking today. I would rather just put it all behind us and not think about it anymore.
No. There's no bouncing in farm.
Good night and good morning, everyone, says Gilliam. Same to you, mate. Same to you.
I want to bounce.
Virum Rex's Reese's childhood game confirmed. What makes you say that? What's that based on? You don't need to understand, you just have to win. Kingdom Hearts in a nutshell. That's not wrong. That's not wrong.
Now's not the time, Pooh.
Toy Story Winnie the Pooh crossover? Yeah, they're all toys. Why don't we have Winnie the Pooh toys showing up in Toy Story? There's so many missed opportunities with the Toy Story movies. Toy Story 4, the trailer has come out. It looks like a good movie. I still think it's unnecessary because I feel like the first 3 movies made a perfect trilogy and they wrapped everything up, but we're getting a 4th one. And they have a little Obi-Wan original Kenner action figure in one of the trailers.
Okay.
You got Marvel. You got Star Wars. You got Winnie the Pooh. Why can't we get these characters? What are you doing right now? Come on, Disney. For goodness sake, I don't want to have to plot your games here for you. Go over to the orchard and help Rabbit pick. Do I have to? Is that necessary? Where are you at, Rabbit? I've got it. I'm going to read the directions more thoroughly this time. Now, I know that I said that last time. To be clear, I did read the directions. I just skipped a page of the directions. This one's just one page. I can do no wrong here aside from skipping through without pushing any buttons. Or without reading. Pushing a button without I can't even form sentences correctly. Harvest the fruit from the orchard before it rolls into the river. Get help from Rabbit and Lumpy. What the heck is a Lumpy? Is that the Humph-a-Lump bump from back there? To clear the fruit out faster if it reaches the river. You will fail the challenge. So we can adjust our treasure. It's the same game. I think it's the exact same game, but there's a river. Am I wrong? I think that's the case. It's the same game, and it slowly approaches you. Okay. Get help from them. I can change my fruit? Why would I want to do that? What would be the advantage to that? Only female kangaroos have pouches. Okay, thank you, Amame. Thank you. Because that was going to haunt my nightmares otherwise. I like that these live streams have become, they're pretty educational. I don't want any parents out there complaining that their kids are watching this instead of doing schoolwork or anything. Because as you can clearly see, this is like high-quality entertainment here. We're teaching the kids all about kangaroo anatomy and how you're supposed to prevent this from happening. It's moving so quickly towards the river. Hush, right now. Thank you very much, Rabbit. Thank you very much. Okay. So if it reaches the river, I fail? It's basically at the river now. How am I supposed to prevent this? Just by... I mean, they constantly roll back down to the same position. Okay, you do it. Thank you. You're my hero. Schoolwork? I have 2 days left. You have 2 days of schoolwork left? You can do schoolwork while watching this live stream. I don't know if it would turn out well. I would actually like some feedback. If any of you have ever done schoolwork while watching one of these live streams, please let me know. Because I think that'd be... And how did it turn out, for that matter? That's something else I'd like to know. Did you get an A when you didn't think you were going to, and maybe you wouldn't have if it hadn't been for the highly educational value of these live streams? Or worse and probably more likely... Hey, thank you for the follow there. Thank you so much. Worse and more likely, did you have an ace up your sleeve? You were totally going to win it. You were going to get, like, the best... You were going to win it. Like you do in school. You're going to win it. But then you completely... utterly failed because the live stream was too distracting. You were trying to write a history report, and instead of an accurate history of the Roman Empire, you started scribbling down nonsense about a Baba and a cult and hearts and things of that nature. I think that would be tragic for you, but really entertaining for everyone else. If you sat down and you thought you were writing an essay about the Roman Empire, but then you turned it in and you had to read it in front of the entire class, and it turned out that in some sort of, I don't want to say drunken stupor, but some sort of a daze or malaise, you for some reason were just writing out things that I was saying. So your entire essay literally consisted of, and then the Romans prepared their soldiers to invade the Heartless, who had kidnapped Kyrie and were preparing to use her and the other princesses of light. You're writing your essay and then you kind of drift off and you're just writing down what I said. That would be horrible. Honestly horrible, but it would be funny. I would like that. I did schoolwork off of the stream, says Hazard, so you haven't done it during. Okay. Green Lantern did some schoolwork during the live stream and passed a quiz with a 94. I'm going to say that that's a good job, us. And it was probably the kangaroo pouch that helped. I mean, I doubt you did that recently, but still, that's the sort of educational value you get from this. The answer to 4 is pie? Okay. I don't know what that means, but sure.
Then I'll keep looking for fruit up at...
2 days of school left, Reese, you noob. I'm sorry, I don't keep track of what people are doing in schools. Isn't it already summer? It feels like it. I'm glad that you're getting out, though, Hazard Creeper. How long are school vacations these days? They keep getting shorter and shorter. I wrote a paper about psychological processes, about unstable people, But it's not that Reese is unstable. Just went with the paper. Green Lantern, if you got a 94 or a potentially... you said quiz. I'm guessing this paper is something else. You did start your comment with and. So in addition to the quiz, if you did well on that one while watching me, I think that speaks volumes about me as a person and my entertainment quality. If you did really well writing about an unstable person, well, okay, now we go over the flower patch and help Rabbit pick. Which one do you reckon is the flower pouch? The one where everyone is standing over here hopping? I think it's, again, the same game. I think it is. We'll find out. Luckily, since I'm graduating, I'll never have to worry about school again. Well, lucky you. Very lucky you. Collect honey pots and feed Pooh before time runs out. Clear out the flour beneath the honey pots. To guide the honey to the bottom of the pile, don't forget Rabbit and Gopher. Gopher! That's what he is. He's a gopher. I forgot what species he was entirely. That's good to know. Again, he wasn't in the books. The book. I think it was just one book. Anyway, clear out the flowers beneath the honey pots. Guide the honey to the bottom of the pile. Don't forget Rabbit and Gopher are there to help. So the goal is on this one, Pooh has a fat little rotund belly, and we have to maintain that as long as possible. We can't have Pooh getting skinny on us. So I think we have to clear out the flowers underneath the honey pots to unleash them, get them down here to us, which sounds a lot easier than I think it's going to end up being. Like, I think I can get up that entire line. Oh, are you kidding me right now? Oh, dadgummit. How are you supposed to do that, then? I don't like that. Oh, this one's not too bad. I think we're making excellent time. How much honey does Pooh want, though? Oh, that's the honey pot over there. We are running out of time. We've only got 98 seconds left. I guess the timer's going to resume when Rabbit's done. There's also over here, looks like Rabbit wants a particular kind of flower. I don't know if it benefits us to help Rabbit out in that regard. It might. Rabbit may be helping us. All right, we're going to get Gopher down here and see what Gopher's all about. Still says time 9. Okay, that countdown is very slow. We've got a minute and a half left, and we've nearly got half the honey. So I'm going to say, dadgummit, we shouldn't worry too much about it. Everyone take a deep breath. Pull out a pen and paper and let's start writing an essay about the Roman Empire. The rise and fall of the Roman Empire, and about how the mysterious Baba cult rose and began to destroy Roman security throughout the empire. What was it called? Baba Vision. Do you have Baba Vision? Is your Baba Vision 2020? Get 2020 Baba Vision. Baba Vision is sort of like the Emperor's New Clothes. Everyone claims they have Baba Vision, but there's really no such thing. And eventually some kid's gonna walk outside and go, I don't see a Baba. And then they're all gonna realize what fools they've been. What does Gopher do? I wasn't paying attention the last time. That's what Gopher does? Okay, that was useful. We did it, everyone. We've done it. The Baba cult was the most important part of the Roman Empire history. That's right, Amayameka. See, again, educational. You're learning so much. Go to school tomorrow. Go to social events. Go to work. Whatever you're doing tomorrow, go there and just try to strike up a conversation with the folks around you concerning the Baba cult and see what they have to say about it. Just ask them if they walk up and just ask, do you have Baba Vision? And if they don't know what you're talking about, shun the non-believers.
Here, Pooh,
Shun them.
A pot full of honey. It's your reward for being such a big help. Eat all you want.
Oh, thank you, Rabbit.
You planted all these flowers just for Pooh?
Really? Why?
It's simple, honey. Flowers mean nectar. Nectar means honeybees. And honeybees mean honey.
Honey.
Oh, and the flowers are so lovely. I like the pretty colors.
Why does the Ophalump have an accent? And why is it the only one that's got an accent? How come, of all the creatures to have an accent, the elephant does, but Kanga and Roo, literally being Australian, do not have accents? Why are they hopping up here? Oi!
Sora,
That's my Australian.
I should thank for all.
I was like, what would Kanga or Roo say? Oi, I want to go hop around outside! That's not Australian at all. Wow, that was embarrassing. I'm just going to turn off the face cam now. Do I have a button for that? No, that makes it worse. Okay, never mind. We'll just leave it like this. We'll just pretend like it. Moving on. Oi is the only Australian I know, Amaya. That is correct. I don't speak fluent Australian. I know oi and then some other things that you can't say in polite company.
Very hard to think of anything but honey. So I was worried that I might have forgotten you away.
Silly bear, I'd never.
Oh, good. Because
Halrondo. Oh, interesting. Halrondo has a program that can change your voice. Cool.
We are together.
I've never heard of this program, and we've certainly never heard it used in any of these live streams before.
I can feel it. Our connection's weaker. Why is that?
what's wrong, Sora?
What's right, Pooh?
Oh, it's nothing. What matters is I'll be here from now on. No going away.
Thank you, Sora.
No. Thank you, Pooh. Oh. Sora's growing up. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. There's something wrong. I think his connection to Pooh is growing weaker. Which is crazy, because my connection to Pooh only grows stronger as the years pass. You guys ever watch the mini adventures of Winnie the Pooh? What a delightful show. I would watch that again right now as an adult. That's so great. Hey! Thank you there for the bits, third party. Very much appreciated. Didn't even notice that you were watching. Oh, that's your first comment. Well, at least that I see. I was worried that I might have missed you previously. Welcome. We got a well-balanced Keyblade with the form change, Honey Blasters, and Honey Launcher. That's a fun one. Green Lantern's headed out. Alrighty. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, and by the way, Green Lantern. I know it looks like I'm ignoring everything that's happening on the Discord, but that's not the case. I'm aware that there is a big request to upgrade the server to 1.14, so I'm looking into it. It's on my list of things to do. I think what we'll probably end up doing, this is the Patreon Minecraft server, by the way. I think what we'll probably end up doing is keeping all the worlds we have now, expanding out the Nether and the End a little bit more, maybe resetting the End, I'm not sure. But then we're going to add a 1.14 world with multiverse. So we'll just, you can keep the world you have now, keep the house you have now, and then if you want any of the new stuff, you can just go through a portal to the new world. That's what I'm planning at the moment. Zocho, welcome to the stream. I would watch it again. That's great. What are we talking about? Winnie the Pooh? Yeah. Yeah, we should have a viewing party. We're going to have the first ever Howdy Folks a viewing party. You can all join me. We'll rent out a theater. We've got the money for that collectively. We'll get the rights from Disney to show on screen. They don't care. They don't even rerun that show. We could probably just show it and it'd be fine. Copyright be darned. And we'll all watch the mini adventures of Winnie the Pooh. And it'll be an absolute adventure. I'm down for it. Third party, I'm sure you'd be down for it. Killnip, I'm sure you'd be down for it. It's a great show. We're going back into Winnie the Pooh, though. For those of you who thought that we were done and maybe we were going to the finale in the big world with the bad boss, you'd be wrong, and you're a fool for thinking that. We're hopping back in here to see if we can find all of the emblems and treasure chests. There's not much. Winnie the Pooh is not only the shortest world in the game, it is the smallest. You can run from one side to the other and never even enter a loading screen, which is crazy for a Kingdom Hearts game. Amemeka has a very good idea of just streaming it online and viewing it together. That would make more sense. I agree with you. I can't remember where the lucky emblems are in this world. Do I need to look them up? I will in a heartbeat. I think there was one over here, though, somewhere. If you look down... okay, you know what? Let's focus on treasure chests first, because I don't think it's possible to miss those. Are there treasure chests here? Let's just check the gummy phone. Why even bother? Bucket, bush, and pumpkin, says Halrondo. Okay, that pretty much... I think that's all of them. Pumpkins. Here's a big pumpkin. And look at that. We got it. Okay. And then there's one in a bush somewhere, and then one in a bucket. Probably one of these buckets. Is it inside the bucket, behind the bucket, around the bucket? I think it's inside. Yeah, see, I was over here at the bucket because I remember there being one here. And then you said bush. Do the bushes form the shape of Mickey's head? All of these kind of look vaguely like they could be Mickey's head. Bush in the far distance. Okay, so we want to look... Well, that was easy. Okay. Hey! We photographed all the lucky emblems! That's the wrong button. We did it! Very good work, everyone. It was a real team effort in which none of you did anything. Hal did right there at the end, though. We got a Mickey clasp. Hal says to equip it immediately. I'm going to take a look at that. Let's see what it does. Sora. It's going to have to go in place of something. I really like having the Flanniversary badge because it gives MP Hystera and MP Thrift, which has been great. Oh, and by the way, I've been using, in order to get all of the items I need to make the Ultimate Keyblade, I have been using the Favorite Deputy. It's fully leveled up. I've also got Crystal Snow also fully leveled up. But this one has Lucky Strike and Form Change Extender. That Lucky Strike, though, is fantastic for getting drops. It's really good. So, Yevers took some photos. Thank you, Hazard Creeper, for underplaying the significance of this. Okay, let's take a look at what this is going to do. Because I don't want to wipe out any of my AP. I have literally everything available to me enabled, so we don't want to do that. Let's see what this is. What is it? Mickey's Clasp? So it gives us MP Endless Magic and MP Heystaga. Alright, that does sound better in every single way, but I could have both of them. I have two MP Histaras, or an MP Histara, and what was the other one? A Heystaga? Endless Magic and MP Thrift, all together. But the problem is that I would have to get rid of one of these rings. Probably this one. It's only got 36 AP. What would I be losing if I did that? Let's check my abilities here. How many AP do we have to spare? We've only got 17 to spare. Okay, so... let me do some thinking here. Just give me a second. This has 36. Could we go to... You can create. You can take out the flow motion. I could take them off. I don't really use the flow motion attacks. So I could go through and remove some of those. I don't want to, but I could. Shot locks. Combo finishers. I'm kind of accustomed to having all of this. Let's do this. I think we're 100% for this world. I don't think that there are any chests. I forgot to check the gummy phone while we were here, but I don't think that there are. Let's see treasures. Yeah, it's not listed at least. Yeah, it doesn't even have a map for this world. Or if there is, I haven't noticed it. Yeah, there's not. Why would you need one? Let's get out of this book. We're going to leave this book. And we're going to go over to a Moogle shop and see if we have the materials to make some additional APs. Expand the end? Yeah, I know. You folks want me to expand the end. That's the goal. That we're going to expand the end, the nether, and add an additional world. I've got to figure out how to do that, though. And, of course, make sure it all actually runs. The server might be offline for a few hours during that. What goes into crafting an AP? Why? Did the game just die? I think it did. Oh, we got some new photo missions. Oh, check that out. So you can go to the 100-acre wood and take a picture of Rabbit's house. Or the scarecrow in the field, actually. That would have been pretty good. Some nice people gave me an elytra. Oh, that's cool, Hal. That's very cool. I've never used an elytra, so... One day, AP boost. Could I make... Oh, I can make 9 of them? Okay, it's going to use... Yeah, Hal, the plan for getting the Demon Tower was to go into one of the battle gates. Hopefully. What do you think? Should I just make a whole bunch of AP boosts? What happens if I try to unequip that ring? Hold on, let's go in here. So skill ring, we're going to replace that with Mickey Clasp. Okay, so I actually have to disable some things. I'm not ready for this! I'm not ready for this kind of commitment. Oh, I've got to go in and just start disabling things. It's going to be live. You're going to be watching what I disable. You're going to be judging me. I'm not mentally, emotionally, physically, metaphysically prepared for this. It's a big investment. Can I get a better ring than the Master Ring that has more AP on it? Can I make a better ring? So we've got the ability ring. Okay, let's just go through here and find some heavy hitters on the AP side of things. 30 AP. No, I can't. Can I buy? Oh wait, was I looking at buying or was I looking at workshop? I might have been looking at buying just then. Yeah, it's a pretty short list. If I go into workshop though, and we synthesize ourselves a ring, what can we get? 8, 10, 8, 6, 8, 6, 10, 8, 10, 8, 80! What? That's the solution to all of our problems. Grants a moderate boost in strength and an incredible boost in maximum AP. And all we need to do is get 2 more lucid gems. And I'm pretty sure you can get those, because I've had to get some of those before. We've got 1. Don't you have to have those for the ultimate weapon? Yeah, well, you have to have lucid crystals. We might be able to synthesize lucid gems or buy them. Are we in the buying section? No, we're in the... Okay, let's see. Lucid crystal. I can craft if I had a lucid gem. I think we can go get some of those. I think I know where we can go get some of those. We might be able to buy them. Let's check. I don't see lucid. Oh, lucid stone, lucid shard. I don't see lucid. It said gem, didn't it? Lucid gem. Okay. I've got a pretty vague idea of where we can find those. So let's head out to the world map. This is cool. This is very different than what we normally do in these Kingdom Hearts streams, where we bang out a world. This is more of an adventure. It's dynamic. It's flowing. It's like Star Wars. It rhymes. It's poetry. We are going to head over to... Where are we actually going to head over to? San Francisco. And we're going to go out at night to the North District. This ought to be it. Can be obtained by going through the Kingdom of Corona and defeating Chili Puffs? Okay, well, we're going to the wrong place and doing the wrong thing. This is my mistake. What is it? Oh, Chief Puffs, not Chili Puffs. Those are the ones with the big hair. Yeah? That you hit with arrow? We can go do that then. I mean, after I land here, we'll just have to depart. The reason I'm coming here is because lucid gems seemed like a higher-end item, especially since we needed to create this ultimate ring. So I figured we could probably, maybe, get it from here, because this is where I've been defeating... This is where I've been getting my wellspring crystals. Reese can't read? What do you mean I can't read? Kingdom of Corona, Chief Puffs. What? I mean, I know I got it wrong that first time, but I did correct myself. I'm really excited. I'm talking quickly. Haven't been able to play since 1.14. Just keep getting an error? Are you talking about the server? Keep in mind, the server is still on 1.13, so if you're on 1.14, that's not going to work. What do we get? So that's real easy for getting things like pulsating shards and wellspring crystals, but I don't think we got what we needed there. We'll go to Corona. We'll do it. It'll be an adventure. Yeah, I think someone explained to me the other day what's new in 1.14, and look, I'll level with you. I don't remember any of it. I'm so out of touch with vanilla Minecraft. Oh, you can't play 1.14 at all, third party. Oof. That's no good. What's your error message? Okay, we'll head over to Corona. I really disliked this world the first time I played through it, but it's not so bad. I think the campsite has a lot of those things hanging around. Yeah, we'll head over there. This should be quick. We only need 2 more of them. Lucid gems. An SE binary thing. Pretty sure it's a vid driver. Yeah, I don't know what that is. SE, what is that? Server engine. I made that up. I don't know if that's what that is. Is it a Java error? Probably. Java's dumb, weird, complicated. I updated the latest version of Java, and it wouldn't let me play Minecraft. I don't remember what the error was, but I had to go back. Yeah, Java. kind of glad that it's going. It's being diminished, Java, in many aspects. Is this not where I thought the puffs were? I thought they were right around here somewhere. Let's make sure we've got our favorite deputy keyblade equipped. And then we're going to make sure we've got arrow ready to go. Yeah, I see you guys. I think we should have popped in back here. Or we should be going in the other direction. Just triple checked. Those are, in fact, the guys you want to fight for that. Oh, no, this is the wrong direction. Yeah, we want to push forward, I think. Based on my very limited remembrance of this world. What is this way? Corona? We might be too far ahead already. I think we should have gone to the hills. Because I know there's some in the hills. I don't remember there being anything over here. I could fast travel back a bit, but let's just push forward. Let's see what happens. You're too far ahead. You want to go back. I knew it. I knew it. I said it. Gotta listen to my heart. Alright, let's select an area and we will go back to the hills. Probably go back to the tower and just walk outside. I can visualize where they're at in my mind, though. That first ambush of them you get. I can see that in my mind's eye. But I can't remember where that is. Alright. Yeah, this looks a lot better. This is where we're going to be finding them. They're going to be back here somewhere. Straight ahead, maybe? Because there's that lake on the right. Ah, look at this. What? No, that was the wrong I didn't mean to do that. I also didn't mean to do that. I don't know what the shortcuts are on this particular menu. There we go. I've got him. Okay, he's dead. And, well, that one dropped nothing. We'll have to keep this going then. Sometimes it takes a while. Where'd he go? We might be at this for a while, just so you know. Who's them? These puffy-haired guys. These are the guys we're after. Oh, I keep expecting any moment now to pop up there. Okay, we got a Lucid Stone, Lucid Gem. We just need one more. I don't think we got that from killing those guys, though. I think we got it from killing the little guys. Grinding, the best part of any game. It hasn't been too bad in this game. I've done a bit of grinding already in this game. And none of it has been too annoying. Getting the Wellspring Crystals and everything. Oh, look, there's a Wellspring Stone, speaking of which. It hasn't been too big a hassle for me. So I appreciate that, at least. Where are you going with this, Hazard Creeper? Speaking of grinding, he says. I don't know if I want to know where he's going with this. You and me both, Sora. You and me both. We got to go back and do some more cooking with Little Chef. It's just these guys. You know what I'm starting to notice is that once you upgrade all of these Keyblades, base stats, it's just, they're all kind of basically the same. And then all you're really looking for on them is what ability they add and what their form changes. And even then, I can't say that I have a preference for any of them. I don't like any of the form changes more than any of the others. And I don't think that the little bonuses they give you ultimately add up to all that much. You synthesized everything, grinding a little... grinding gets a little intensive for how new the game is. Not all the wikis are out there. Right, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that too eventually. Off camera. Off camera. I'm already annoyed that we're having to do this bit on camera. But hopefully you folks are enjoying yourselves. Can we cut back to the other region and then come back here and all of that will have respawned if I just go back this way a bit? I don't know if it takes you to a new... Yeah, we're gonna have to run back a ways. Endlessly placing snow is probably the worst type of grinding. Wait, I'm sorry, what? I must make my infinity room. What are you talking about? We got another Lucid Shard. We're looking for gems, though, right? Are y'all keeping like track of that over there on the side? Wellspring Stone. Because I'm certainly not. I keep getting distracted. What's an infinity room? What do you need snow for it for? Okay. Yeah, don't get too excited back there, my dude. Don't start celebrating yet. Have we told him why we're here, by the way, Donald and Goofy? I don't think we have. Okay, we're back to the orange flan. So I don't reckon... This one was a weird mission, too. So the orange flan mission has you taking pictures of other flans. It's on the Minecraft server. So you're collecting snow on the Minecraft server? Okay. The Rapunzel's tower is hidden away, or the entrance is hidden away over here. I think that will definitely load a new area. I don't know if it actually fades to black and loads a new area, but we can go to the save point and then get back to the other save point, like fast travel to the other save point. Glad I'm not the only one who didn't know what an infinity room is. Yeah, don't think I've ever heard of it before there. I may make it. What does it do? I'm assuming it does something indefinitely, but I don't know what. These sneezes are starting to really hurt. Hal, what? What? Stinking dandelion heartless are going to kill my nose. Okay. Ever and always Kingdom Hearts related. I appreciate that. Do y'all remember what the name of the... Oh, wait. No, this is purchasing. No, synthesize. We wanted to synthesize which ring? It was one that gave 80. Okay, yeah. We still need one more lucid gem. Allergies? Do you think... Hal, do you think you've got just the world's worst allergies? Is that possible? That would be nice. You just take an allergy pill and then, you know, sort of roll on with life. This is rolling. Just roll on with life. I've gotten real sick from allergies before. Not, you know, sick, but sick feeling from allergies. You're not allergic to anything, Hal Rondo? That's what they all say. That's what they all say. And then you find out that in reality, you're allergic to everything. That's why you slowly die over time, is your body is allergic to the entire world, and it just slowly wears you down. That and your cells don't continue replicating perfectly over time. I'm no expert on these things, though. I shouldn't talk with any authority. Alright, you. That's the wrong thing again. I've done the wrong thing once more. Just need one more. Stone? No! Stop giving me the ones I don't want! I bet if I did some more photo missions, I'd be able to synthesize the darn things. Do I still get rewards if it's Goofy that kills them? Because Goofy, I mean, normally I really want Donald and Goofy involved in the combat. Another lucid stone. Are we looking for gems? Oxygen slowly kills you? That's true. Did I just get... Wait, hold on. What did I just get up there? We're getting tons of lucid stones. Alrighty, you. It's all you, Mr. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Lucid shards. Are you joking? Really? Are you serious with me right now? Alright, let's push forward this time to the other. An infinity room, to make an infinity room, you have to have an entire map completely white with snow, and have to place all of that, and then copy the map, put it on an item frame with glowstone behind it, and then they link up and look infinite. Oh. I got you. So you have to fill an entire map space with snow. Okay, no, I'm really interested in seeing this now. It sounds really cool. I also admire your dedication for actually going through and making the whole thing. That sounds really cool. During that entire combat, we weren't killing, I think, the right kind of guys, so I don't know if we were getting the right type of synthesis items. If we were, and y'all saw them pop up, please let me know. Where do the synthesis items pop up out of frame? They might pop up behind the stream boss. If so, that's awkward and embarrassing. I think it might be longer to the next checkpoint going this direction. We might have been better off going the other way, because at least then we did have one additional opportunity to fight one of those fuzzy-headed creatures. So we're not getting any of those here. There's a mad, crazy horse creature. Haven't gotten one more. We decided to go back the other way, Hal, and we're going to go from this checkpoint back for reasons that I can't really justify, considering how far away this other checkpoint appears to be. Unless we've run past the checkpoint and I didn't realize it because the villains were keeping it from spawning, because that happens sometimes in this game. You'll go to where you know there's a save point, but because there's bad guys there, the save point disappears from existence. I think it still shows up in the mini-map, though. Not too sure on that one. Okay, we're back at the marsh. Well, I say that. I don't think we've been here before. Select an area. Back to the hills. This is it. I feel it. I feel it. We're totally going to get it. All right, here we go. No, yeah, we knew there weren't any more Hal Rondo. We were going to the save point so we could load back to the hills and everything would respawn. We went the other way last time. Wanted to see if this way was faster. It's not. It took longer. It's a disappointment city. Resident me. We got this. We so got this. This very next one that spawns right in front of us. That's going to be the one. And here we go. Oh my gosh! Wait, was it the shard that we needed? Or a gem? Dadgummit, I can't remember. I think it was a gem. Maybe. We've got stones, we've got shards. Look, I got a lucid something there. Alright, you can't take that away from me. Another stone. Another stone. Another stone. We're getting a ton of those. We are looking for a gem. You know who else is looking for a gem? Well, not me. I was going to say me, but that's not true. I'm not looking for a gem. I'm not about that gem life, let me tell you. I wonder if it's better to attack him after he expands up like that. I don't think so, because once you break his head, all of his little minions die. Well, Shrek. Is this the only way to get these guys? Do they not spawn? Everyone's just saying gem in the chat now. I'd love for someone new to show up and have no idea what's being discussed. Why we're all just saying gem. Keep it going, by all means. But this is giving us lucid stones, too. Maybe these guys also possibly will drop them? They seem to drop things more consistently, at least. Not what we need, but... Are you sure there's not, like, villains in a later world? You're a gem, Reese. Wow, I don't even know what to say to that. Hey! Maverick, thank you so much for the follow. It sounds almost like a compliment. You're a gem. Thank you. I am the prettiest gem at the ball. Stick me on a crown on some girl's head. It'll be a great night. I can't do anything from here to reload this, can we? If we select an area and we select the... No. Cannot select the area we're in. Well, I guess we could fast travel to the next area and then fast travel back to this one, and that would be pretty quick. But there's one more back here that we fought previously. And who knows, maybe that's going to be the one. Maybe that's going to be the one that's going to give us the final gem. Oh my gosh, okay. Final gem. We're going to go to the final gem, and then we're going to face off against Blue. That's a Pokemon reference. Oh gosh, are you kidding me? Oh good, there's another one. I wonder if I hit them a long time. If I weaken them and demoralize them before I kill them, will that increase the likelihood of getting a better job? Why is it nothing but stones? Oh my gosh, I'm not asking for much. Oh, that one didn't drop anything, just to spite me, I'm almost positive. Shards, stones. Are we super sure that we can't synthesize this? I mean, I feel like I scrolled through the synthesis menu twice, but are we, like, positive that it's not a thing we can do? Alright. Save is tucked away back here. We'll just go back again. I feel like we got that first one pretty quick. Wait, where's the save located? It was right over here, wasn't it? Oh, no, that's right. We had to go back to Rapunzel's castle. Or Rapunzel's tower. Her castle's in the other direction. I think it's still her parents. I don't think you get to call the castle your castle until your parents are dead. And you're, you know, the actual heir apparent. Well, I guess if your parents are dead, you're not the heir apparent. You are probably... as soon as they die, you probably become king or queen. I guess is how that works in a feudal system. It's not a great system, is it? Hello, Mr. Moogle. How are you doing? Just to clarify... yeah, please take all of my items. Can I not synthesize? What was it called? The Cosmic Rain. Lucid Crystal. Apparently I've synthesized one of those before. But we need a Lucid Gem. And these all seem to be in order, so I don't think we're going to find Lucid down there anywhere. And we definitely can't buy them. Stones and shards. The things I can get in bulk at the moment. I wish I was a gem. Gems don't get sick. Oh, Hal. Oh, Hal. Bless your soul. I feel so sorry for you. Well, I hope you get to feeling better soon. Or you become a gem. That would be good too, probably. Because then you would never be sick again. Hazard Creep says, Reese, communism is the best system. You know that, right? I mean, a half-Russian would say that. Typical half-Russians. No, feudalism's the best system. I want to be king, and all of you will be my subjects. I'll rule over you with an iron fist, but with a gentle iron fist. I'll lightly caress you with my giant iron fist, and if you betray me, I will crush you with my giant iron fist. Hey, look, I'm just saying it'd be a good system. We'd have mandatory viewing live streams. It's sort of the same as State Vision, isn't? Or I'm sorry, Howdy Vision or Baba Vision or whatever. You know, Baba Vision is what leads to feudalism. That's a big statement. I don't know if I can back that up with facts. Reese is the best system? That's what I want to hear. That right there. Spoken like a true master of economics. Okay, we just vaporized everything here. This is getting frustrating. I'm ready to just start throwing bricks at a screen. I'm using the right keyblade, aren't I? Go away, please, big guy. Go away and just die and drop something useful. Another shard! Why is it all shards? Alright, well, that's this area cleared. Back to the first one we go. Hot. Hopefully you're referring to me. That's what I'm going to assume. Always assume if someone randomly says something like hot or sexy that they're referring to your appearance, or better yet, your personality, because that's what really counts, guys. It's what's on the inside. You want people to think that you're beautiful on the inside. That's what matters most. So you don't really need to shower or bathe, clean yourself. You don't need to groom in any way. As long as you're a good person on the inside, people should just love you for that. And if you smell horrendous and you're... Oh my gosh, we got a lucid gym! Oh, good. You know, that's... If they judge you for that sort of thing, if they judge you for having no good hygiene, then they're just not real good friends, are they? Because they're not judging you for what's on the inside like they should be doing. Anyway, that's how things work in the Reese's feudal system of... Oh, my beard. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I work hard on my beard. I oiled it up before the stream. Just for you, Kilnup, before we started the stream. So I hope that you appreciate that. That extra little bit of effort. It goes a long way, the beard oil. I'm getting myself ready to make some beard balm. I normally make the oil because it's the easiest and the cheapest, but I'm thinking I might try my hand at making some balm. Because you get more forming power when you use the balm. When you just use the oil, I mean, yeah, it looks nice. And it's got you can tame it a little bit. But when you get that balm in there, you can form it, you can make shapes, you can make your beard look like a lion attached to the bottom of your head. It's a good time. Nope, not what I meant to do. God bless it. Okay, hi. How are you? I would... Yes, I do have some more things. I would like to synthesize something, please. Cosmic Ring. Thank you. How about that? We got the Cosmic Ring, everyone. I hope we didn't need any of those items to make the Ultima weapon. No, so we're good to go there. We want to equip that in place of... hold on. Equip that in place of our skill ring. Hot diggity. I didn't try to assault the Moogle, okay? It's called a shakedown. And now we can get rid of the Master's Ring with Mickey's Clasp. So we now have MP Hastera and Hastaga, as well as MP Thrift and Endless Magic. What does Endless Magic do? What is that? I mean, this doesn't feel like Endless Magic. I feel like I'm burning through my magic pretty quick. Maybe if I'm hitting something, it works better. Do I not have any high ethers? I mean, I know I take a lot by accident, but I ought to have some high ethers. Oh, I just don't have them equipped. My bad. There we go. Knew I bought some previously. That was part of how I got the crystal. Or not the crystal, the Orichalcum Plus. You never hit a limit on... Oh, hold on. You just tried to assault that Moogle. You never hit a limit on continuous spells. Finishers never happen. Do I want that? Is that a thing that I want? Is that beneficial? How is that beneficial? I don't know why I would want that. All right. How early? What time is it? We've been going for an hour? I sort of intended to stream for an hour. So let's head back out to the world map. The June bugs are outside my windows again. They've begun assaulting the windows with their June bug heads, just slamming into it. As happens with June bugs. They're like that sometimes. Okay. Does anyone remember how long into the final world up here you get before you get a save point? What am I? No, I'm not going to do it tonight. I got to go to bed. I got to get some rest. I got to go to work in the morning. So, yeah, we're done. We're wrapping up here today. We got a lot done. We got a lot completed. We finished Winnie the Pooh. We 100%ed an entire world. We went in there. We got all the chests. There were none. We got all of the emblems. There were 3. We've got all kinds of really cool stuff, and now we're ready to go. What are bugs, Hazard Creeper? I'll tell you about them when you're older. But Halrondo, please get some rest. Please get to feeling better. Hope you're doing better. Thank you all for tuning in. Killing Up, Halrondo, Hazard Creeper, Ameameka. Yours are the names I see on the screen at the moment. I'm sure there are others who I am not going to say goodbye to or goodnight to, and they will get upset with me. And that's sort of the circle of life. Circle of life, circle of death. This is just how it goes. Save is after the 1,000,000 enemy battle. Okay, that's pretty early on. Yes, it is. Okay. You're in a chasm. You're going from the 1,000,000 enemy battle to the place where it happens. We'll leave it there. We might pick that up on Sunday. Or Saturday, I should say. All right. Good night, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. God bless you all. Bye.
Thank you so much for joining us during this live stream. If you enjoyed it, please share it with a friend or loved one. They'll enjoy it as well, and thank you are really cool for watching it. Also, big thanks to our patron supporters. Check out the link in the description or head to patreon.com/howdyfolks to find out how you can become a patron or executive producer. Until next time, thank you folks for watching, God bless you, and we'll see you later.